fished this fly a lot this fall, especially out of Crittenden. I also fished up in Idaho, up on Treasurton. Caught me a ton of bass and some nice rainbows up there. But it's one of these simple, easy flies to tie. I'm tying this on a 6.3X, but I've tied on 8.3X. I've actually tied some even smaller, and instead of using the rabbit strip, I go to a pine squirrel zonker, and then the Palmer chenille. I'll put one in here, the smaller one. This is the size we're going to tie. This one I think is a purple with the Palmer chenille. I use the purple, blue, and I've got a black chenille here. It's got more green in it. And then here's one of the little smaller ones with the rabbit strip. And this is a root beer in the Palmer chenille. This is in a small size. I'm going to try this up at Matt Warner. I think that's going to work really good. What do I do with that? There we go.
Good strawberry color too.
Is it?
Yeah,
well, I fish a lot of. I fish a CBS leech out there, and I think it's for the crawfish. So yeah, that'd probably work out there too. What was funny about it, when I fished it out at Treasurton, it would work really good from about 7 in the morning till about noon, and then it just stopped. But when I was up in Idaho, it worked all day. But I just start by putting down a good thread base. This is going to serve as an underbody. Again, this is another really simple, easy fly to tie.
Is that like a floss thread?
This is UTC 70.
Is that a bright orange?
It's called Fire Orange. And it's important, the thread is important to this fly. Okay, now what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to cut off a few of the fibers on the thread. Now I found in tying this, if you want, we're going to palmer this up in a minute. I want to lay the fibers going down and tie it down where I cut those off. So when I make my first wrap, the fibers will go back. So I'll take my thread back to above the barb. I'll just tie that down there. And I'm just going to build up a nice underbody here. I like to spin my this thread is flat, so it lays down a little nicer. Especially when I'm using this for my midges. If I just put my finger on the hook, it seems to spin a little better. Okay, I'm just going to taper the top of my rabbit strip a little bit. Just keeps from having too much bulk up on the head. Lay it at an angle, then the thread torque will take it around. Whoops, that was good. First time. That's the first time I've ever done that.
I saw that.
Yeah. I was getting smart. Thought I could.
It'll all disappear in the video.
I don't really care. I don't. Gibby gives me enough crap anyway, so I'll hear about that all the way home. And he'll probably announce it in the club next week.
Cut his thread or just trim it.
Cut his when he was just.
We've all done that.
Yeah.
I do.
You know, it's really kind of hard when you're tying away from home. I found you got everything set up just the way you like it. Okay, I'm going to tie that down first. You can leave your thread on if you want. I like to get rid of it. That was good too. Jeez Louise. Now this is where you can either taste rabbit all day if you're tying a bunch of these, or have a bowl of water. If I just take a bodkin and get down to some bear hide. get your first wrap, then it's easy. See, by putting that on the way that I did, I palmer that back, it makes it a lot easier once you get that first one on. And then I just palmer this up in between the rabbit like you do a zonker or a matuka. I do this, the reason I do the different colors, I really like purple. I'm sure you've had people talk to you about how the different colors when you go down in depth in water are lost, but purple, blues, and greens are the last ones to go. The other thing, if you're fishing, like when I fish up in Canada, a lot of the waters there are stained, and the purples show up a lot better. Okay, and then in the front I'm going to take 2 or 3 wraps up here. Hold that back, and I'm just going to do a little thread head up here. Get rid of that. It's not looking good. There we go. I always double whip finish because I don't use a lot of head cement. Then I'll just measure my tail, probably about a shank length. Then one other little thing I've been using, Loon has this fluorescing UV, and I just enhance my hot spot up here in front. I'm a believer in UV and hot spots, especially if they catch me fish. But I don't know if you can see how that really will show up on that. That's it. Like I say, not a really hard fly to tie, but try the different colors, and especially in the blues and the purples.